True story. I just walked past the face mask required sign at the store like I always do, and while I was checking out, the gentleman behind me said, "Alright, I'm with you," and defiantly ripped off his face mask and smiled. "You want your freedom back? Take it back." Yeah, and then the whole store started clapping for you. Woohoo! Go you! Dude, if you want somebody to believe your story, how about you don't start it off with true story? Just tell the story. True story sends off red flags right away. What's going on, Motorchodes? It's your boy Long Neil back again with another new video, and in today's video we're going over the hot posts from r/ThatHappened. Let's get into it. I think it was Discount for Beautiful Women Day on the Metro today. I never saw so many on a Metro car at once. So I put my phone to my ear and said loudly, "Hey, no, I don't care what happened, man. You need to understand. There's no such thing as her having too many shoes. You need to apologize to her." I got 4 numbers by the end of my 20-minute trip without saying another word. Oh, and then what? You woke up? Because there's no way you thought something that cringe, said it, and 4 different chicks were like, "Oh yeah, this dude's the one for me." No, dude, this didn't happen. Unbelievable. Oh, I'm sure it is. So I'm at CVS and I notice there's 2 separate lines. One line is out the door long and the other line is completely empty. I choose the empty line and ask the cashier if there's 2 separate lines. He goes, "Yeah, one for smart people, the leaders like you, and the other one for the dumb sheep." I just sit back and watch the nonsense all the time. I felt like I was part of some social experiment or something. Or you should feel like you didn't pick up on this dude's sarcasm, who probably just got in for a shift or just got off break and opened up the second register, to which you were the first at. Wow, shocking. Me, trying to connect my Bluetooth headphones to my phone. Bluetooth headphones connecting to a different phone. Me wondering why I can't hear my music. Turns up the volume to the max. Blasts this song in public. Weebs rising and singing along. A whole crowd of weebs gather to sing. Me, cried in embarrassment, but is also proud of the situation I made. True story. Well, I mean, I could have believed this all the way up until you said all the weebs rose and sang along to a song that nobody's heard of. Like, I've been there. I've connected my phone to the wrong Bluetooth device, and my neighbors have actually connected to my Bluetooth speakers in my room. But no, we didn't all gather and then whole neighborhood held hands and went, "Oh, this is such a jolly occurrence." It just doesn't happen, man. Speedway just now. Only one other person in the store. I walk in and go straight to the register. Cashier, "No masks?" Me, "Yours works, doesn't it?" Cashier, "Well, you're supposed to have one." Says who? What? Never mind. I have a condition that precludes me from wearing one. Really? Yeah, it's called an overabundance of functioning brain cells. What can I get you? The other customer in the store discreetly removes his mask and sticks it in his pocket. Okay, so this is 2 times now that the people who witnessed the occurrence of these mask situations just randomly agreed and took off their mask in agreeance. Like, what, is this the new alpha play here? These lies. I love how people are so uncreative. They all choose the same embellishments to add to their lies. Like, it's funny, the lack of creativity. Caught them all in the act. I'm wearing a Pokemon shirt to my chemistry class and playing a Pokemon emulator as I wait for class to start. The teacher comes over to me. "Isn't Pokemon for little kids? You seem a little old for it." Not really. A lot of high school students play Pokemon. But why? Because I want to be the very best. Student 1. like no one ever was. Student 2 in harmony, to catch them is my real test. Student 3, to train them is my cause. More students join in until we finish singing the theme song, and our teacher is looking really fed up. Teacher, I don't even know what to say anymore. You guys are too childish for me. After he said this, he walked out of the class and wasn't seen for the rest of the day. No, he didn't. Like, I could see some weebs singing this whole song as a class, like in band class or whatever. Not hating on band kids, but, and sorry, that came off that came off not the way I wanted. But I could see some kids singing this song in class and all joining in, just clowning, but the teacher definitely didn't walk out of class and just go home for the day, because that would imply this dude literally quit his job or got fired, because you can't just leave a class of students unattended. So maybe he just shook his head and was like, all right, let's move on. But I think you're embellishing just a little bit when you say that he walked out of class and wasn't seen for the rest of the day. Just had a stranger pull over with his wife and kids in his car to inform me that I look like a beast and must have a home gym, and that the gyms are opening up September 1st. Don't have a home gym, but I'll take it. Don't cross a savage. What's the don't cross a savage for there at the end? Like, that wasn't needed. First off, if this dude really thought you were that buff and you had a home gym, why is he going to tell you that the gyms open September 1st? And oh, by the way, that's the more reasonable part of the story. The fact that a man with his wife and kids is going to go, "Skirt! Did you guys see that dude? Oh man, I got to go tell him he looks like he lifts." Like, if somebody could show me one video of that ever happening, ever, I'll back down. I'll even say right now, I'm sorry for, not even believing. But I know there's not one out there. So that sorry is going to go to waste. In Gamestop today, me handing a copy of Mortal Kombat to the sales assistant. Sales guy looks down at the game and then up at me, mouth agape. Wow, you don't look like the type I usually sell this game to. Haha. Me, is that a bad thing or him? Oh no, definitely not. You're a true gamer girl, not a fake wannabe. I think it's cool. Me, uncontrollably smiling at this point. Thanks. I've never had anyone say that to me before. Guy hands me game, and as I go to pay, he stops me. Don't worry, free of charge. By the way, when you get home, open the game straight away. So not only did I get a free copy of MK, when I opened the box, there was a piece of paper with his number, along with the disc. So yeah, best experience ever. So you're telling me he slipped his number into a game that has plastic wrap around it? Like, what, is this dude a full-blown magician out here? I could see that, he was simping for you a little bit and was trying to spit game. But again, like every other story in here, it's just over-embellished, which is fine. Sometimes it makes a story way better. But don't try to pass it off as a true story. Like, oh man. Customer today, don't you think it's a little too early to be putting out Christmas stuff? Me, it's never too early to celebrate the birth of my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Customer, you are right. We should celebrate him every day. What? Okay, if it is out in September, it's way too early to have Christmas stuff out. But unless this dude was just like, oh, I'm dealing with the psycho here, and backed down and just agreed with you, which, I guess isn't too far-fetched, then this story didn't happen. So my date canceled on me last minute. Decided to still come to the Metro on my own. Sat down at TGI's to get some food. And the waiter, who, by the way, is fitter than my original date, asked for my number and came and sat with me after a shift. You win some, you lose some. Okay, now this is one I actually could see happening. They didn't way over-exaggerate on details, and, it's plausible. I'm not going to say myth busted, but, 50-50. All right, Modern Chodes, that's it for the hot post from r/ThatHappened. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. And of course, share this video with your friends. But before we go, I wanted to give a big shout out to all my Patreon supporters, PD, Dark Phoenix, and Affinity Studios. You guys rock. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And for anybody else who wants to support the channel, there will be a link to the Patreon down below. And also there is a link in the description for a free Discord server for you guys. Till next time, peace.